Last session left off with the only survivors of a year-old battle meeting with a scavenger who helped them out of the kindness of his heart, swayed by the presence of a plague bringer in the party. You're en route to Mulemold with the barest camping necessities, a half-empty bag of gold, your first pit stop on the path to Vanessa Altum, an eccentric scientist paying for information on the plague in the desolate wasteland. The road's untraveled. It's a stretch of impressive stonework that goes on for miles through dead surroundings. There's no real ambient noise, but the whistling of the wind through the dead branches. It's kind of boggy almost in places. Animals seem to have flooded this place, which could potentially make hunting difficult if you run out of rations. The first day of your 3-day journey to town is long and cold, but there's one bright spot. Just before dusk, off the road with a small beaten path leading up to it, is the ruin of a small house. Do you choose to stop there for the night? You could probably travel about another 15 or 20 minutes before dusk falls if you want to press on.
No. And I don't think it would be worth it in the long run. Like, then we'll just probably be caught out in the open and the dead of night, and, well, who knows what'll happen then. Nothing great, I assume.
Um, as you sift through it, and the walls have mostly come crumbling down. It looks like the elements have at least mostly managed to reclaim this house. You don't know how long ago it was that it actually fell apart. You don't They're the broken remains of furniture and stuff, but you don't see any like valuables or even really many like actual items that would have belonged to the family. It looks like they actually cleared out. Either that or the house was scavenged. All right. Yvette, Q. Actually, if you guys have any discussions that you would like to have, since this is, the first time you guys have been without NPC.
Oh, me?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
kind of I kind of just had you pretty much catatonic the first session because I didn't want to do anything with Yvette's personality.
works for me, works for me.
So it took you a minute to wake up.
I'm gonna go start a quick little bonfire. Not
All right.
a campfire, possibly. What is
You,
this?
you can set a
It's a
campfire.
bonfire. Alright. And then I'm gonna sit next to it. I'm gonna look to that guy with the question mark it.
Girl.
Girl. Sorry, can't tell. And your name is? Oh. You know,
I,
you look like a Patricia.
I just call it Q for now.
No, not Patricia. Heather. Heather? No? Okay. Anna. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have many names left.
Could you both roll me perception checks for your shift? Damn. Yvette's first roll.
Wow.
I like what kind of character this is gonna be.
Tis also the first natural 20 of the game.
Okay. Well, as the two of you are keeping watch, um, Yvette, you actually hear two things. Well, you hear one thing and see one other thing. Towards the beginning, probably around while you're having that conversation, actually, as soon as Q stops asking questions for 10 seconds, you cock your head and hear it.
What do I hear?
A distant howling?
Oh, that's not terrifying. You know what? Your name's Anna now, to me. Until there's a new name for you. Anna, I believe there may be wild animals about. And I don't think they are the kind that does not try to eat. I heard.
It was distant. The DC was 17 for that. So if that gives you a good hint as to how distant the sound was. And Yvette, there is actually a second instance shortly before it's time to wake Amberlosa and Teo up. You're looking out into the forest, just kind of wanting your shift to be over so you can go to bed. Fall into a trance. I'm sorry. And you see a lizard. Just this tiny little, almost poisonously orange lizard sitting on a log. Just, you really only saw it because you rolled a natural 20. It's sitting on a log at the edge of your vision before it shifts into pure dark vision for you.
Ah.
The only thing that's really weird about this lizard is the fact that it is half rotted.
Oh, what? I'm gonna go up to the lizard and give it a little poke. See if it does anything.
When you start to reach out towards it, it just scuttles away.
Oh, okay.
It's alive.
You know, that is terrifying. Well, end of my shift.
You return to the campfire and wake up
You
Amberlosa and
fucking
Teo.
bastard. You asshole. Okay. Oh, okay, that wasn't wood.
Ow. How convenient.
Oh, yay.
I'm sorry.
Why couldn't you have rolled poorly? Yeah, the two of you are going through your watch. It is, you don't see any more rotting lizards. I don't know if either of you are actually looking all that hard for rotting lizards, but you don't see any rotting lizards. But Teo does see, about halfway through both of your shifts, something moving just outside of the campfire's light. And then Amberlosa sees it too. Scraggy black fur that blends in pretty well against the dead ground. Wolves.
Oh boy.
On the south side of the building, pretty much in between Teo and Amberlosa, actually, you see one more wolf step out, but this one looks a little bit different. This one, the shadows almost seem to cling to it, even as it steps into the light of the campfire, and it's a lot bigger than the other wolves. Alright, Aran,
Yes.
everybody has been woken up because Amberlosa and Teo both passed their perception checks.
Yes.
So this doesn't count as a surprise round.
Mhm.
So it's your turn.
I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to hide behind this tree.
Oh, anybody that's wearing medium or heavy armor is obviously not armored.
Y'all have armor? What's that like?
Don't know. Don't need it.
You know what? You know what this sounds like a time for? Magic missiles. Is there
Nice.
ever a bad time for that?
Yvette picks herself up, dusts herself off, strides out away from the campfire, and unleashes magical hell on one of these wolves. You can see like a muzzle A very, very large muzzle.
Oh, fucking works for me. I don't like being woken up, so, hi. I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Hi, how do barbarians work again?
You hit things.
I know I hit things.
That's pretty much all barbarians do. You just
I know.
press great axe.
Rage and punch.
I don't have a great axe yet, though.
You press great sword. I think the first thing that this thing is going to do is no.
What?
Great.
It lunges at you to try and take a chunk out of your side, but you manage to lodge your great sword in between its jaws before it can actually clamp down and push it backwards. But on its way back, it manages to score you pretty badly with one of its claws, dealing 6 slashing damage plus 1 poison damage. Oh shit, I forget Jiraza. And the fox, the unnamed fox.
That's fine. I don't know what
The
Jiraza's
fox's
personality.
name is gonna be Steven, by the way.
Okay.
I hate that, but okay.
I also hate that, but okay.
Please do
Yeah.
not do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
We're in fantasy Germany. You have a French name, and you're giving your cat the name Steven.
alright,
Or
alright. I'll give
fox,
him a
whatever.
fantasy name. The fox's name is now Balake.
I hate
Ah,
you.
Oh damn.
What I
Now it
get?
just has- Well, you dealt 11 damage, but it has to fail.
Please fail.
It failed.
Yay!
I will assume
You-
that all my skills being intelligence and all that, I instinctively I just use my.
I mean,
I mean, all that I have is based on remembering complex exercises and all that
Yeah.
shit.
I kind of figure that we're all kind of using muscle
yeah, you're all
memory.
you're all kind of just muscle memorying your way through it, except for Amberlosa. And even Amberlosa is a little bit, just because
Oh
she's
Jesus Christ!
So I destroy the wall.
she's a higher
Get it,
level than
Hayes.
she remembers. What a fucking muscle memory.
Was it a nat 20?
Yeah.
Yes.
For-
He just
for 10
fucking
points
one
damage.
shot this wolf.
I'm basically screaming the entire time, but screaming as scared, like ah!
Aran, you shriek and you plunge this dagger that you literally just summoned out of thin air into this wolf, and you're not entirely certain if it was a lucky hit or just pure muscle memory, but the dagger just sinks straight into its eye, and it.
I just keep screaming as I move here. I think I have 2 daggers.
You have 2 daggers. I forgot you have 2 daggers.
I don't have hands now. Ish.
You still have hands.
I mean, yeah, but they're used.
They're just holding daggers that you can't put down.
They're projecting psychic daggers of energy that destroy stuff.
Alright. Yvette, you just got chomped on.
Yeah? Yeah? Chomped on, you say?
I think it's smart enough not to bite you while you're magically wreathed in swirling fire.
Works for me either. And then we're gonna go ahead and do that. Fuck yes. That's what I like to see.
Can I what?
Can you get this show back on the road?
Yeah, of course.
Can you put the train back on its tracks?
Well, I will do my best. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yes!
Nice.
Well,
like
I feel like I'm not in danger of being attacked by that wolf now, so that's nice. I'm talking about the big one. I am talking about the big one. I'm comfortable with. The other one, I don't think so.
This one is actually going to, Hi there. It's just gonna walk straight through Carrion. Carrion,
Bitch.
Carrion, as this thing steps forward, it literally walks right through you. Your vision is completely obscured for a moment by this inky blackness as this thing just... It is not a fun feeling. It's almost cold.
Mm.
Yeah,
Those werewolves.
that's a good idea. Keep Carrion mad. That's what we want right now. Wait.
You, Aran, Emberlosa, and Jiraza, and that poor wolf all need to make me dexterity saving throws.
This wolf has a breath attack?
I guess so.
It's got some sort of cone going on.
Interesting.
No,
Like
the
those
cold,
winter wolves.
the baby wolf nat 20 to saving throw. I think
Oh,
he's used
right.
to
I
this.
have to make one for Shiraza too. Hold on.
Yes, you do.
Dex. Yay.
You all watch as this thing literally steps straight through Carrion. Because most of you are facing at least vaguely in this direction. And then you watch as it leans its head forward and opens its jaws, and this sickly gout of toxic mist erupts in a cone. Thankfully missing Teo, but getting all of the people that had to make saving throws. Emberlosa and Jiraza both pass, but the human and Aran, you are both blinded for the moment.
Okay, I was worried that I was going to die.
It's actually gonna try and run away. You've dealt it a little bit more damage than it wants to take.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Carrion, you can take your attack of opportunity.
Yay!
I
Give
knew
it.
Carrion was just waiting for that.
Fuck.
Oh nah, bitch. You started this, so I'll end it. Hold on.
Off
Here.
the counter.
Yep, that's enough. I think. Yes, it is. Pretty sure that
It's
one
dead.
hits. Yep. Yes! A hellfire rained down uponeth! I'll trust that someone else can deal with that. So I'm gonna try and get rid of the one next to Teo because well, let's just be real. It's in the best interest to keep a resource alive.
You don't know he's a healer yet.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that.
She's talking about the golden blood.
So
That's a lot of money.
Man, Zaz, let's not tell them. Let's tell them nothing.
okay. So does the 15 hit?
Yep,
Okay. And I'm just gonna strike it again if it's still up.
it's still up. Damn, it's still up.
Fucking die!
It's not happy with you though. Teo hasn't really been doing anything, so
Yeah, well, you know. Oh, right, and I got the whole. Hold on, I need to check something with the Dark One's blessing again. I just forgot about that.
does 19 hit?
Yeah.
Can you make me a strength saving throw?
Oh boy. Yeah, that's
you
not
take a lovely 7 piercing damage, and it knocks you prone actually.
good. Ow. So that.
And that gives the other one advantage. Not well, it already had advantage because it packed tactics, but oh, does a natural 20 hit?
What? Does a natural 20 hit? What was the previous amount of damage I took?
Teo. Amberlosa is now on the ground with two wolves savaging her. Yvette is cloaked in flame. The big lad is dead. Carrion is pissed, and your human and your Eladrin are blind.
And shiny.
God, that's a lot to deal with.
I'm blind, but I'm going to try to do what I know how to do.
Can you roll with disadvantage?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm going to do it.
You miss.
And as my bonus action.
You miss. You're so close.
Yay. What do I have to roll to get out of my eyes?
Dexterity saving throw at the end of your turn.
Nope.
Fail.
Okay.
Carrion's fucking pissed.
I'm fucking pissed. I just want to kill something.
Oh, right, you have advantage now.
Yeah, I do.
You have advantage. You have all the advantage.
Oh my god.
Nice. Nice. Is that all?
I think that's all I've got.
Alright.
It's not fucking dead.
Do you know how much since
It's
the wolf
probably a
token
one.
box? Yeah, since
It's
the wolf
probably a
token
one.
is so fucking populated, like every DM knows how much hit points it has. They have 13. You're prone.
Well, one, I'm gonna stand up because I'm fucking mad now.
You kill it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it right by its mouth and shoot a firebolt down its throat.
Alright, you
Damn.
do that.
Fucking slay.
And with that, combat ends.
Well, if
Guys
Lucy
fucking
I
blitzed with rage.
wish.
Lucy could be a shining example.
I wish we were playing in person right now.
Does anyone here know how to skin and clean a pelt?
Can I try? With my knife.
With your knives? Okay, make a survival check with disadvantage because this is not a fine this is not a delicate precision instrument. Oh damn.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
How dare you mock me? Just for that I should destroy the pelt anyway.
No.
No.
No, you get that wolf pelt pretty decently actually. What are you doing, Q?
Ooh, I'm also going over to the big one because I want to see what's special about it.
And again, I'm gonna need a survival check to look over the
Well,
vanishing wolf.
It's me and the girl, so my survival is a 0.
If somebody is assisting, then the person who's rolling gets advantage.
I'll assist.
I can assist.
But it,
Mm.
yeah, Carrion and
Yeah.
Carrion and Q are already over there. Oof, it's
I'm
advantage.
assisting.
Wow.
Q, as you set your hand on this wolf for a second, it feels the fur feels less like fur and it feels more spongy, almost. And when you set your hand on it, your hand almost sinks straight through the wolf for a second before it lands on something solid, almost like quicksand. Or not quicksand. What's that one sand that's like you can move it until like
All sand.
moon
Oh,
sand, kind of like moon sand.
Oh, I love moon sand.
I used to love that as a kid.
So you're just gonna cut it open. All right, you can cut it open pretty easily and look inside. It's living. It doesn't look like rotted through, although parts of it have. There's this strange black ichor that just keeps showing
Ugh.
up. Out of curiosity, are you doing with this with gloves on, or okay? Could you
Session
just make
2.
me a Constitution saving throw? Carry into if you're not wearing gloves because you are assisting.
Yeah, I don't think I even own gloves.
It's up to you
So-
whether or not your outfit would include gloves. I'm leaving that up to player discretion.
It doesn't.
Alright.
Mine definitely does for the aesthetic.
Mine doesn't because better grip on weapons, probably.
You continue to root through this thing. You can get the pelt with that survival. You can get a pretty good bit of the pelt. It's not the cleanest work ever, and you can also extract its heart if you'd like. I don't know if
Yeah.
you want it as a trophy or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I eat it?
What is it with you and eating hearts? The teeth are broken, chipped, and yellowed where they're not gone completely. There is white spots down his throat, almost like he was ill, but
Oh god, it has strep.
That's what
Yeah.
you're worried about catching from that thing?
the heart is also leaking that black ichor, by the way.
Oh.
It's a little bit it's about the same consistency as blood, maybe a little bit thicker. And it's about the same temperature as blood too, given how recently this thing died. Alright.
There's something really odd about the sentence. That's all I'm gonna do with its corpse.
Alright, so that is third watch that still needs to be had with Aran and Carrion.
Yep.
I'm actively trying to chop down the tree.
Okay, guess
Okay.
it's just me.
Perception check from Carrion then, since Aran is too preoccupied.
You can do it.
Yeah, you're gonna be sorry.
Fine. It's fine.
You know, I'm coming off of my rage. I'm very irritated, and just listening to someone try and chop down a tree for
At
no
like 4 in the
reason
morning.
at 4 in the morning
I'm
when
very
they're
well
supposed
rested.
to be. It's fine.
I'm very well rested. I don't know what you're talking about.
It doesn't necessarily dawn so much as it just gets lighter. The sky is heavy with clouds threatening snow, and the surroundings really don't help with the bleak atmosphere. So, on your travels, sometime about midday, Q and Teo, the two of you,
We
with your disgustingly high respective passive perceptions, spot a copper coin. And then
Spot-
another.
spot a what? A copper coin?
A copper coin glinting in the, well, not the sun, but the slightly lighter light that is this overcast day.
Alright.
You spy one copper coin, and then another maybe like 6 inches away from it, and then another 6 inches after that in a trail. Leads through the dead trees into a crack in a rock wall. One of your wingless party members could probably squeeze through. Lucy, you're breathing into the mic.
Sorry.
No, like a natural formation.
If any of them starts to fly, can I
You're
try
starting
to fly?
you're starting to get into the rockier area that is at the edge of the mountains running down the east of the country that you don't actually know about because you're all amnesiacs. So fuck it, it's getting rocky. You don't know why.
Fuck it, it's getting rocky.
Nope.
No.
I
What
took
about the
out
money?
one gold
I
piece.
mean, the money that Pietro gave us, right?
Yes, give me
Is
0.5
it-
second. Give me 0.5 seconds, and I'll tell you how much gold that is.
I have a gold in my character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're like the only one with money, my dude.
I take one of my monies.
I have some.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
same here. No copper.
I know
think I have.
that.
I
I
don't
know
think I
that-
have any money.
Yeah, I think that like
I
2 people
don't.
don't have any money.
Shocker.
It sounds like it's Teo and Carrion from where I'm.
It's the two undesirables.
I wonder why.
I'm assuming our corpses were actually robbed, unlike the others. You know, I'm not sure you're wrong.
You were given 75 gold.
That's
Oh.
not bad.
Is it all in gold? Yeah.
No. I mean, it's a
Do-
coin. There is the crest of Glycellin on these coins. It's imprinted into it. It's a
Yeah, like we would know that.
okay, fine. There is a heavily stylized raven holding a sword in its claws on both of these coins.
Do I notice that Q notices these coins? Like, do I notice that we both? Okay.
Okay, then the rest of you are now also
So-
aware of these copper coins.
Looks rather conspicuous, doesn't it?
Well, I'm quite certain that there's a creature that dragged a bunch of coins in there in order to either lure people in, or it was holding a bunch of coins and dropped a few.
They are precisely the exact same distance apart.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
I mean, it's evidently
And
that
they are
someone
in a
put it.
straight line to the crack.
You
in the
know,
wall.
Evidence.
Maybe.
It is silent. And again, there's no ambient noise of it. All you hear is the wind. You can see, I mean, with the light coming in, you can pretty much see to the end of your arm's length with that spear. You just can't see much further past that. It's definitely going to be like a cave. All right. Go ahead and make me a cursory dexterity check. It is slow going. It is slow going, but you managed to get yourself in there, and the rest of you watch as Q disappears into the darkness as this goes on actually probably a good 35 feet
I summon my
until it
knife.
widens out a little bit, and Q, you are standing in. You have to crouch just a little bit to actually stand, and it's a very small opening at the end, just dead end, and sitting in the middle of it, completely dust free, is a single chest.
Oh, fuck no.
There is the line of copper coins that continued to lead through into 6-inch increments. It wasn't glued to the ground or anything.
I
Yeah,
asked.
somebody was out here super gluing copper coins to the dirt.
listen. Listen.
I screamed to Q, are you okay?
You all hear her just fine.
Is there anything else with the box?
You don't see a lock on the outside.
No.
I'm gonna enter.
I was more asking the question if
All right.
there's anything else inside there.
Aran,
No,
you
don't.
wedge.
Open it.
Aran, you wedge your way in while they're having this argument, and by the time you get to the end, you and Q cannot fit in this area at the same time. You're stuck at the entrance with her like right in front of you. Yes, the box is actually probably like it's a little bit smaller than a chest, a little bit larger than a lockbox. It's like toolbox sized. Except obviously it's decorated like an ornately.
So it's either trapped or cursed.
Or both. I screamed from the inside.
Aran, do you scoot?
I scoot.
Alright. Q comes out with a medium-sized, ornately carved wooden chest, mini chest, baby chest. Like I said, it actually looks pretty ornate. Like it has inlaid like it's a running design, kind of like the Celtic knot like running designs that go along the edges of boxes, but it's not a Celtic
Oh my
knot.
god,
It's just
it's
that like running
Face
design.
it.
it's face it. It's totally fucking face it.
It is absolutely face it.
You're gonna open it up.
Oh, no.
All right.
It-
I have my knives, by the way.
Inside,
I am
I'm
staying a
backing
healthy
away.
distance away.
Yeah, no, I'm
I-
backing away. I'm
yeah,
backing up
I'm not
along
backing.
with
Stand
Ambelosa.
as soon as you open the box, you watch as everybody around you takes one step back, except for
Alright.
except for Carrion, I guess, because Carrion didn't say anything.
Aran is
Oh
not.
no, I'm fine there.
Okay, Aran and Carrion are staying
Fuck
put.
Carrion.
So just Amberlosa and Teo take like a generous step back.
I'm taking a generous step and a half.
Actually,
Bam.
just out of curiosity, would muscle memory compel me to just take flight?
Same. Same.
Are you shocked? If you're shocked enough, that might be an instinctual reaction.
Well, if it's instinctual that everyone is getting the fuck away from this box, then yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Carrion,
no
you
one
watch
died.
as Carrion literally just jumps and hovers 10 feet up in the air. In this box is 16 gold. Wait 1 second, I just lost it. Where are my notes? 16 gold, 5 silver, and an amulet.
There's no
This
copper in the
amulet-
chest that copper led us to.
There's no copper in that chest.
Fucketh that. I think we just stole something. You guys can do whatever you want with it.
You-
I'm not touching it.
That is not going in the party funds. That is yours.
Alright. You
Oh
collect-
god.
1 second, let me count. If it's every 6 inches for if it's every if it's every 6 inches for 65 feet.
That's
How-
a lot of copper.
How many copper is this? 130 copper pieces? Okay, you collect 130 copper pieces.
Yay, that's...
Again, that's yours. I ain't touching any of that shit.
Nope,
The
it's
amulet-
yours. It's all
The amulet is
Q's.
actually, it almost looks like it absorbs light. The cord is this dark black. It almost looks like it's silk, but it's darker than any silk you haven't seen much silk, but it's dark.
Can I
And-
check it?
Yeah,
the
this
amulet,
sounds trustworthy.
And the amulet itself, it almost looks like a jagged shard of rock, like slate or something, and it's just attached with like a simple little metal, whatever the little doohickey is called. As you all make your way down the road and continue on the way to Mule, as you leave the area, Q, you turn your head, you swear for a moment that you heard the sound of laughter. Onward to Mulmold. And
As a note, while we're traveling, I'm alternating between walking and flying now that I know that I can.
okay.
Can,
Can
Every
was going
time
to-
you try and talk to me,
Can I
I
try?
just fly higher.
out of sheer curiosity, intelligence, and wisdom, can I try to imitate Carrion?
Yes, you could try to imitate Carrion.
Do I actually fly?
Do you actually have the points necessary?
Absolutely, I just need one.
Okay. Yes.
Children. That is what I am. Surrounded by absolute children.
Amberlosa, you do have nightmares.
Okay.
You don't remember them, actually, but you do specifically you have really bad nightmares.
Any sense of, like, I don't remember it, but is there any sense of, like, familiar?
Heat.
Oh. Yeah, I have a
Just
good
a
idea
lot
of
of
what.
heat.
Yeah, I have a good idea of which one this is.
Karma, karma, karma.
Thanks.
Carrion, you also have really bad nightmares.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. You also don't remember them at all.
Fuck.
You just always wake up really poorly rested.
Hey, that's really meta. How dare?
In the evening of the third day, you spy the edges of a town.
I don't think they're going to let either I or Theo in anywhere, so
There is the possibility that they have guards posted at the gate, and we could ask them if there is a place that we are permitted to stay.
we could try, but it did not sound like we were welcome anywhere.
Hmm. It's a very strong possibility, and we could have one of the more approachable members ask for us with us out of sight.
I'm going to leave it up to Kai, but I
Hmm.
will say that I will say that Teo's gear likely has a hood and a scarf because of his backstory. Carrion is up in the air enough that I'll let you decide if she has a hood and a scarf.
I don't know. Probably not a scarf, if anything, a hood.
Okay.
I mean, if nothing else, for the cold.
Yeah, I would say the two of you probably have the gear necessary to
Yeah.
cover your faces at least at first glance. The wings, on the other hand, and
Do
the
I
horns
have-
for carrion.
Do I have enough of a fucking cloak to put my wings under it and it look like a feathered cloak? This is the question. This is
At first glance, if you throw a blanket over your shoulders, yeah, it's a feather cloak. At first glance. if you're really careful with not moving your wings. You also have to be really careful not to move your head wings while you have the hood up.
I have the control of stone.
Like leather
What do you-
dusters, guy.
What do you mean? What am I going to do about my skin?
He starts
She-
bleeding.
She pokes one of the gold scar marks trailing down your face.
Did I give you permission to touch my face?
Oh, I'm from this shit.
I'm just watching these and taking notes.
It actually does a pretty good job at covering up the gold highlights.
I walk just a bit faster than I was.
I'm joining Amberlosa.
looks
I'm
like
pointing
no.
out that it does.
I'm
really
not.
well with
I'm
all-
not responding in any way, and I'm going to move to catch up with Amberlosa and Carrion. I'm just gonna ignore that it happened.
You make it to the gates then. If you all continue to walk.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
There is actually one guard posted down on the ground floor, and you also see one up on the. There's not walls, but there are two watchtowers on the primary road. As you all approach, I don't think Carrion is necessarily surprised by the spear and crossbow that is leveled on her.
Nope. I'll stop
The one with
walking.
the one with the one with the crossbow seems to be like looking primarily at Carrion, but he's also kind of like switching his gaze over to Amberlosa and Teo really, really judgingly.
Hey, so let's not point weapons at people. That would be cool.
I don't
And
think we're gonna get much further if you open up with that. I can understand his precaution.
Plague bringers are not allowed. Immune wounds.
what's not allowed?
Well, that's certainly understandable. Is there perhaps a place that is recommended outside of the town that at least has 4 walls and a roof over it?
You think we're going to let... No! Go away!
Hmm.
Yeah, it's probably
The
not.
thing is going to kill us!
It's not going to kill you unless you keep pointing that stuff at them.
Yes,
He
I
points his crossbow at you instead.
would not point any weapons at anybody. We can talk with words. Just words, right? Yeah?
We can talk with words. You
But if
walking
you
away.
would prefer, you could come down here and then I could kill you.
No, 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 no.
Because
I
that's a very helpful statement to make right now.
Let's not kill no one. Let's not get killed by this person. We're just
You
passing by. Is there a place
That was just
far
an
away
offer.
enough?
So I'm just gonna like turn around and like obviously I know which people are allowed and which aren't. I'm just kind of doing that mock counting thing because
Mhm.
why not be a facetious asshole to some degree? And then I suppose some of these people have to find residency elsewhere. However, I do have business here, and so do a couple of us.
I can't say I'm too pleased about the idea of letting a bunch of people in that travel with a plague bringer.
Oh, I don't know them.
do you at least know where she can stay nearby?
Away from town.
Well, you see,
You
that's not
said
very.
that, but a ruin, leftover stable, a ruined barn, something.
Fine, there's probably a cave somewhere on the rocky outcropping down that way, and he points east.
See, it was not that difficult to say
Is
that
he
from the
pointing in the way
beginning.
that we just came?
No, you're coming from the west.
Okay.
Well, would you mind then, as clearly you're a man of logical thinking, would you mind at least allowing me perhaps the day or so to get resources, and then I'll be on my way?
Just one of you. Not the plague bringer.
Fine.
Or whatever
Amberlosa,
that thing is.
Madame Amberlosa, you make the most sense as the one to go in, and we can keep carrying company while you do so.
I agree.
Well,
Do
then,
you mind, however, if I provide you a list of things to keep an eye out?
I don't mind that, no. In fact, I would prefer it.
Right. I will take out a piece of paper and,
Like right then and there, even while we're discussing it, I'm writing my list.
Alright.
Well, I hope you find the cave all safe without any sort of problem.
I hope you can find us.
Well,
we will make it work.
you know, I think I'll be fine.
You should be fine, yes.
I find locating you shouldn't be that difficult either. Hard to miss.
Most likely. We'll keep a fire lit. In all likelihood, it should guide you to us.
And I guess I'll take my rest until morning and then get all of that out of the way.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and call it for the night then. Over the week, we can do your shopping, Amberlosa, just so everybody isn't sitting there for 30 minutes while you shop.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next Friday, we will go over the rest of the party's night.
Are you
Yes.
saying a shopping montage isn't your favorite part of any show?